Hello. Yes, that's right. I got access to all of the Season 6 cars early. I'm going to be giving you an insight into how they perform and just how good cars they are. So yeah, like and subscribe and yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so today I'm going to be going over every single reward you can get from this Season 6 update. So in about an hour, the Season 6 update is going to drop, and being a staff member of the game, I've managed to get every single reward already. I've got 6,000 trophies. If you click this little checkered flag here, it opens up this brilliant, very familiar UI. As you know, you've got the free pass, which you can just get trophies and get all these cars. Then you have the season pass, which gives you a couple extra cars, as well as a wrap, which is quite cool. And something new this season, you can actually buy more trophies. You can buy 500 trophies, 2,000 trophies, or 5,000 trophies. I think this was introduced a couple seasons ago. You can now actually gift passes to people in the server, which is quite cool. If you're feeling a bit generous, might give a couple of these away. Make sure you join the Discord server for that. But yeah, here is the new Season 6 update now. As with every season, we've obviously got these tasks which you can complete for trophies. And I have a couple videos on the best way to grind trophies, which I do recommend you go check out if you're new to the game and you don't really know how to grind these things. Like I said earlier, you can get trophies from doing these tasks. These refresh every day. You can also get trophies from doing races. And I don't know if you get trophies from busting robberies. I don't know. Yeah, let's hop right into the rewards. So for 250 trophies, the first thing you can get is this Alfa Romeo. This is a 4C. Here at stats, it's valued at just under 120 grand. Yeah, this is sort of like the El Cheapo reward that a lot of people are gonna get just from playing the game anyway. And you might have noticed that there's this little ramp here. Now, this ramp does pose some significance to what is over here, which is the new season race. Yeah, so last season we had a season race that was based off at the port here. This time, the season race is between the two parking garages. We'll do that later. However, let's see what this Alfa Romeo has to offer. And I'll be honest, it's not much. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. Interior is pretty cool as well. Here's what it looks like. But yeah, that is basically the Alfa Romeo. Now here we have quite a jump. We go on to this thing. Now I genuinely forgot what it's called in game. But I know sort of like where it is in here. I think it's like somewhere here. The Rebolt Super S. Oh yeah, I believe this is a Renault. Now you'll notice I've actually got the rims on that. I had to put that on to film the trailer, so we'll talk about these two in the same one. Here at stats, it's just under $1 million. This is for 1,000 trophies, by the way. Acceleration is mid, but the looks on this thing are quite good for a Renault. Whenever you think of Renault, you think of the Renault Clio. You don't think of these joints. I love these rear lights. They're so massive, and then the center exhaust. Pretty cool car for 1,000 trophies. It only does below 200 miles an hour. Its acceleration past like gear 6 is awful. Race wise is probably the worst car you're gonna get apart from the Alpha, but looks wise this looks pretty good. Now these rims, let me see how mumuch you get this way. Is it 3,000? Yeah, so these rims you can get for 3,000. They're sort of like a purple sort of like swirl spoke looking. These look quite cool, I have to admit. I feel like they only look good on some specs, so let me know what specs you think you can put this on in the comments below. I will check them out. Now I'm gonna go on to this Ferrari race car a bit later, because that's like the grand prize. Let's hop on to the season pass. Now I don't know how much the season pass is. I think it's like 300-400 Robux. Just so you know, the season pass does carry on to other seasons, so if you had it last season, you'll have it this season. If you buy it this season, you'll have it next season, and so on and so on. So this is, I believe this is a Noble. Now this is quite a swanky looking car. It's right hand drive. You've got this sort of diagonal exhaust system, very like sleek but wide. It sounds very deep. It's one of those very, very deep sounds that I can sort of hear in my head while it's on my headphones. Acceleration wise, it's decent actually for 300 trophies. Sorry, 500 trophies. So this is going to set you back 500 trophies. And if you're really new to the seasons, you don't like spend trophies, you just unlock them. And keep in mind, you've still got 44 days to complete this, so you've got time. Interior is decent. I quite like these switches and the manual gated gearbox going on down there. Manual gated. Not gated manual. Yeah, here it stats. This is just priced under 300 grand. It's slightly worse than the Renault, but I think that's fair enough, seeming as this is half the price. I think this car looks quite good as well, especially with this like blue and the yellow. That looks amazing. So yeah, that is gonna be your Noble. And then you have the season pass for 1,500 trophies. If you take out your, I forgot what it's called. Renault. Oh my days, I've actually forgot the name of it again. So if you take out your Renault with the crappy wheels, you can go here, you can go to the little wrench down here. If you have 1500 trophies in the season pass, you get this wrap, Pepsi looking wrap. Now this actually looks sick, I'll be quite honest, this color scheme. If I like switch out the rim to something else, and then I'll probably change the wheel color. Apparently when you change the wheel color, it only changes these middle spokes, so I guess I'll just keep these black then. But yeah, this looks quite cool. I love this wrap. Got the little decal going on at the back there. This looks sick. I don't know what it is about this wrap that just fits well with the car. It just does. So here's the wrap that you get for 1500 trophies with the season pass. Very cool, like I said, Pepsi looking wrap, and the model is actually quite good as well. I really like all of the front details that this car's got going on. Like, look at that, mate. Look at that. Obviously you've only got one seat, being a race car. It's got a couple of it's got race seats. We got a race steering wheel, a couple like race pipelines that do certain things. We got rear view mirrors so that when you're winning the circuit race, you can just admire the losers behind you. But yeah, that is going to be your wrap. And then the final reward for the season pass, for 4000 trophies, you actually get this 1992 Formula 1 car. This is very cool. I'm not too knowledgeable in F1 stuff, so if any of you know like the significance of like this color scheme and this car itself, do let me know. I think what it means by 1992 Formula is just like the architecture of the car itself. I don't think it's meant to represent a specific car. Obviously you can like take the colors and change it to, maybe if you want like a, say you want a McLaren livery, you can probably go like this, and then like, I don't know, what do they look like these days? If you want to go for like a McLaren look, I guess you can go for something like this, like Ayrton Senna style. I know that some of you are running to the comments being like, this looks awful, but please do not violate me. Yeah, being an F1 car, this thing is also very, very loud. Acceleration wise, it's not that good for 4000 trophies, I'll be honest. For 4000 trophies, I'd expect a lot better. And yeah, it just handles very well. The thing is also planted to the ground. Yeah, no, the handling on this car makes up for that slow acceleration, I'll be quite honest. Okay, so that is the season pass done, and I left out one reward from this. The final reward for 6000 trophies, you can get yourself this Ferrari. It's called okay, where the hell is it? It's called a Ferrari P994. I don't know what this car is called in real life. I guess it's some sort of like concept LMP1 type looking thing. But yeah, this is a Ferrari race car. Now, as you can see, this looks futuristic as hell. It looks like a spaceship. You've got this massive spoiler on the back and basically no diffuser. You can just see how much those rear wheels are exposed. You can literally see them through the back. My avatar sadly doesn't fit in here, so I'm a bit, they didn't have a convertible option, so I kind of had to go with this. As you can see, this car is very sort of like narrow, very long, and then you've got like these sort of cool headlights going on here with the massive splitter down below. Now, acceleration wise, this car is pretty good, I'll be quite honest. This car is valued at 4.3 million. Here are its stats overall. Plus, even with this event, grinding races still gives you a lot of money in itself. So while you're grinding for this Ferrari, you can also be grinding for other cars. Like 6000 trophies, that's like, I got 5 trophies from that. That's 1200 trophies. So no, that's 1200 solo circuit races times 4500. You will grind 5.4 million just by doing solo circuit races, and just by getting this car, you'll have an automatic 5.4 mil. Also, I have a video on the 20k race coming up. That went quite well. And yeah, just like and subscribe. Bye.